ready to talk about a culture where funerals are like a really big deal?
Okay, so someone named Kovich wrote about Igbo burials and funerals. Apparently, they're quite elaborate.
Yeah, like how elaborate are we talking?
Well, it mentions that unless you have money growing on trees, it can't be a one-person show, you know?
Okay, so it's a group effort, but why are they such a big deal anyway?
So it seems that if you don't hold a befitting funeral for like your parents or elders, your own funeral might suffer. One kwalu mamadu kwalu onwaya, you know?
Okay, so it's like pay it forward funeral edition. It's interesting that people plan for their funeral so early in life. I guess it speaks to the importance.
Right, from childhood even. Also, it seems that Igbo culture is very insular, with folks often being brought back home for burial no matter where they lived.
Oh, wow. So it's like this deep connection to the homeland that even death can't break.
Exactly, and the caliber of attendees depends on the person's status in life and their relationships. Longevity also draws a crowd.
So it's not just about how high you rise, but also how long you live and how well you connect. It sounds like a community affair through and through.
Oh, definitely. The village meetings and age grades play a huge role in ensuring a proper send-off, and contributions to bereaved families are like super important.
Okay, so it's all interconnected. You support the community in life and death, and the community supports you. Sounds like a strong social contract.
Precisely. And that emphasis on contributing to condolences, apparently, failing to do so can have serious consequences when it's your turn to be mourned.
Wow. Well, I guess that's what keeps people showing up to those meetings. Fascinating.